everybody, this is Taz. I'm just going to do a really quick review for you. I have already reviewed this wig, if you recognize it. This is Jon Renau's Ignite in Shaded Praline 12FS8. This is one of the first wigs that I wore full time, and I just loved it. And I have curled it because it is heat defiant. I hesitated for the longest time. You know, what do I do? It's heat defiant, but what do I do with this heat? You know, what could I do to this wig to enhance its look and give me something different? And I found it. I am so thrilled with this because I have curled it in a way that gives you just a really messy, bohemian, carefree do for summer. And I'm just excited because now I have one that I'm just going to leave straight. I have two of these in the same color, which is nice and polished and ready for the office. And then I have this one that I've curled, and all of a sudden we're ready for the weekend, we're ready for the beach, and we're ready for all of those barbecues and summer shandies. All right, so just telling you a little bit about what I did. I am actually going to clip in some of the other video, or maybe even just do a new little spot of the original style without any heat styling to it, so that you can compare in this video. But to get this messy look, I did use just a regular curling iron, and it's I bet it's only maybe a 1/2 inch curling iron, and I set it on 275 heat, and I used the Jon Renau heat defiant spray. So I sprayed it down, I combed it all out, make sure everything was straight, and then I used the heat defiant spray just on the section that I was going to curl. So I started at the front, and I took just a small section, wrapped it around. But in order to get the messy look, because I didn't want a full on curl, I wanted these ends to remain kind of straight. So I left those out of the curl. All right, so as I curled it, I only curled from here up. I kind of left that out. So I did not wrap that last inch or so up in the curling iron. I just left those out to give those shaggy ends. But how adorable is that? And I've always loved Ignite, and now I have another reason to love it even more because I can achieve something different with it, like you would your own hair. You don't like the same thing every day, so you can just mix it up a little bit. All right, so let's do a 360 on this so you can see, you know, what I've done. And if you like it, hopefully you can duplicate it because it's really cute. Okay, left side. And the back. Now I didn't curl as much on the crown and the back as I did on the front. I didn't think I wanted that shagginess so much in the back. I did a little bit, but not as much as I did here in the front. So, okay, right side. And you know, I wasn't going to review this, but then I decided to do that because I think people are always looking for ways to shake up their style a little bit, especially wig wearers that a lot of times you are so stuck to whatever style that comes out of the box, if it's not heat defiant, that you actually have to buy another wig in order to get the different style. And with this Ignite, you don't have to do that. You can do it, you can style it on your own. So now I imagine that, I haven't washed this yet, but I imagine that when I do, I will lose some of this effect. and I'll probably have to do it again, but it didn't take very long, especially when I got started. It just took me maybe 10 minutes or so, and you know, you'll get 6 to 8 wearings out of it before you have to wash it. So I think it's a pretty good deal. All right, thank you so much, and we'll talk to you later. All right, so I'm back, and this is my other Ignite that I have not heat styled. So this is what it looks like right out of the box. It's the same color, just not at all styled. Just set it on my head and finger combed it a little bit. So you can see that this is a nice polished look. I love this. I love this bob. It is so cute. Lovely color, 12FF shaded praline, perfect rooting, just a perfect color. All right, I'll do a spin for you just so you can sort of remember what the Ignite looked like prior to the heat styling, and then after I got done with it. Okay, left side. And the right side. So cute. Okay, guys. Well, I hope you found this helpful. Have a great summer.